Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to MBA Karo. CMAT 2025 notification is out, and it was released day before yesterday. I got to know about it today because on the site it says that the notification, the press release is of 14th of November. So this time the examination is going to be conducted on 25th of January. Now, some students might say that this year the examination is going to be conducted early to tell them those students that this year the examination is on the normal dates. Okay, CMAT usually used to be conducted towards the end of January or early February. तो यही डेट रहती थी लाइक या तो जनवरी एंड में फरवरी में. It was for the past few years it was delayed, right? So CMAT is always it is always held on like in towards January end or towards February beginning. So it is the normal time that CMAT is being conducted. Okay, so it is the date, and you have a little over 2 months for this examination. And if you have been preparing for this examination, definitely you must have covered the basics, right? And in the last 2 months it is just about scaling up things, and there are certain things like GK and innovation and entrepreneurship which are different in this examination. Okay, so that is the date. Okay, so if you are new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. This is the best channel for all MBA entrance examinations. And we have also released our mock test for CMAT 2025. Okay, so the first mock is live. So one free mock is live. You can take that test based on that latest pattern. Okay, and we will be releasing the remaining mocks as well soon. So, like your examination is in January, so by mid of January, all mocks shall be live. So we'll launch them periodically. So first pre mock is live. By the end of this month, at least 3 to 4 mocks will be available. So you can check it out. The link is given in the description of this video. And this is the notification. It was released on 14th of November, maybe late night. Yesterday also, I mean, today morning I got to know about this notification. So hence creating this video. Okay, so the last day to apply is 13th of December. So 13th December is the application date, but let's say in just in case your payment fails or something, they give you extra day for the application fees. But the date is still 13th December. 14th December you can make that payment if there is any issue in the payment, right? If there are any mistakes, they will open the window from 15 to 17 December to make those corrections. City will be announced on 17th January. I don't know why NTA does this instead of releasing the admit card straight away. Okay, so they initially announced that this is the city in which you will get the center, okay, to make people happy, and 3 days later they will announce the admit card. So admit card will be out by 20th of January, and 25th of January is the date of the examination. The examination is going to be of 3 hours. Okay, so I guess that it is going to be on the same line as the previous ones. Okay, so no idea about the pattern. They do not release the pattern, but most likely it is going to remain the same unless they specify later that what is the new pattern or something. So we'll anticipate that it will be 100 questions in the 5 sections, and that is expected to remain same unless specified later. Okay, so timing will be announced later. Most likely it is going to be in the afternoon slot. CMAT is usually held like 2 to 5 p.m. So some people are saying that MyCat 2 clash. MyCat usually happens in the morning hours. So I guess that there may not be the clash. Okay, but wait and watch. Okay, so this is going to be the schedule of the examination. Now, if you talk about the examination pattern, some of you who might be appearing for the very first time, so it has 5 sections. This was the pattern for 2024, may remain the same this year as well. So you have 5 sections: quantitative techniques and data interpretation. Okay, everybody knows what it is. Logical reasoning, everyone is aware of. Language comprehension also. Now the things come: general awareness and innovation and entrepreneurship. General awareness is something which is, you would say that highly static in nature. And innovation and entrepreneurship is a different subject altogether, which is not tested in any other examination. You can find some of its videos on our channel. Okay, and on our YouTube channel, we will have some revision sessions also for CMAT 2025. And the marking scheme is +4 -1. So you can see that 20 questions, 80 marks, that is +4 for correct answer, -1 for negative answer. So you have 180 minutes and 100 questions. Now it is relatively very easy examination, because if you consider these two sections, they hardly take any time. Even in English, if you have grammar based questions, vocab based questions, they will hardly take any time to attempt. So you have enough time to attempt the questions. The level is not very difficult, right? Now the key factor is these things: general awareness, because it's a knowledge based exam. They go quant, even if you are slow in quant, right, you can solve the questions. It will take time to solve, but you will be able to solve the questions. Reasoning concept aata hai. Let's say you have some puzzle or something, it might take time for you to solve, but you will be able to attempt the questions. So these three sections, like, speed is not the issue. The main thing is speed is not the issue. It is a knowledge based examination. Okay, so like this is going to be the pattern most expected. Let us discuss the syllabus in detail, what all you need to cover. See, in quant, they call it quantitative techniques and data interpretation. You need to cover everything, because it is not specific to some particular types. You get questions from number system, arithmetic, algebra, geometry, mensuration, modern math. Data interpretation, you might get very few questions. It's not like out of 20 you will get too many questions. Maybe two or three questions from data interpretation. Yes, there is no sectional timing. Okay, there is no sectional timing. That is also a good thing. So you have enough time to attempt the paper. So time is not the issue. Level is comparatively very easy as compared to other exams. Just the thing is general awareness and innovation and entrepreneurship that are going to make the difference. Okay, so practice well for these two sections, because general awareness आपको अच्छा करना होगा. Static you have to read. Okay, so I will tell you the topics that you need to read. So if you're targeting this exam, especially if you're targeting JBIMS, Sydenham, etc., so you need to score. And even there are some other colleges also, like Great Lakes, that accept CMAT score. So I'll create a separate video on top colleges through CMAT. So in CMAT you will have to score very high. Now quant, everything whichever is present in most of the MBA entrance examinations, including geometry and mensuration. Like some students like who are preparing for NMAT know कि उसमें geometry नहीं आती तो नहीं पढ़ते. But here you will have geometry, mensuration also, modern math, data interpretation, everything. Apart from this, you need to be conceptually sound. Okay, there will definitely be concept based questions, right? ये CMAT का एक होता है कि there will be one or two questions which will be concept based. Now what are concept based questions? They will give you two statements or three statements and say that which is true, which is false, and they will test you the concept on that, right? Let us say geometry mensuration. This year I remember there was a mistake in that question. That is why I recall that question. That some question related to chord property. Okay, property of chords होती है, they ask that question. So concept based things could be asked, like for example they might give you that in a triangle, let us say let's say they say that in an isosceles triangle, the median of the non equal side is perpendicular, right, or something like that. Or let's say in a chord, if it passes through the center, it makes a right angle triangle. So those kind of conceptual questions can be asked, right? So that is the thing. In quant you need to know the concepts also. They might ask you different questions based on concepts, so prepare these things also. So go through past year paper, you will get an idea what I mean by that. Logical reasoning, this section has loose questions. Now loose questions, I mean that you will not get like 4 question ka set, 5 question ka set. Since there are only 20 questions, there could be different topics from which you can expect questions. Like you might get one or two questions from arrangement, single questions honge, like they will say that there are 6 people in a row and they are sitting in this fashion, alphabet and number series, blood relations, directions and distance, coding, decoding, right? Operator based problems, like they will say plus minus, multiplication, division, you need to rearrange them, or some kind of coding in this. Analogy based questions, order ranking, clocks and calendars, and some questions on critical reasoning also you can expect. So if you talk about the critical reasoning, maybe out of 20, 4 to 5 questions out of 20 can be of critical reasoning. Not many. Okay, so around 4 5 questions. Then usually have miscellaneous questions. Right? It is like arrangement based or some coding, decoding, blood relations. Okay, there could be non-verbal reasoning or called as visual reasoning also. You can have some questions from this aspect also. So it is a mix of several types of questions. Okay, so you need to be prepared on all things. Apart from that, I think I have not mentioned yet, syllogisms is also there. Syllogism, and what else? Anything missing? Clocks and calendars of your order ranking, analogy, operator based. So whatever different types you can think of, you might get questions like odd one out also. Okay, some random questions can come up from different topics of reasoning. Okay, so it is not just few topics, it has a wide variety of topics that need to be covered, and these are small small topics. ठीक है, so हर तरह के टॉपिक स्पेशली लाइक क्लॉक्स एंड कैलेंडर्स हो गए, क्योंकि इसके स्पेशल कॉन्सेप्ट होता है सिलॉजिज्म. ओके, blood relations, directions, everybody is able to answer, but syllogism ke concept, the ones that are conceptual, I would request you to cover them thoroughly, and critical reasoning also practice a bit. Then comes the language comprehension part. इसमें usually एक या दो RC आता है. Okay, it varies also. So you might get reading comprehension, that can be 1 or 2 RCs, 4 to 5 questions per RC. Then you have synonyms and antonyms based questions. So we have one vocab powerhouse also on our Telegram group. You can check that out. So prepare for these, because these are the topics that will make the difference. Because reading comprehension is easy to moderate, you can read and answer, but this is knowledge based. If you do not know the words, even if you're sitting for 3 hours, you will not be able to answer the question correctly. If you know the meaning, you know the synonyms, antonyms, like you can answer those instantly. Then idioms and phrases, error spotting, prepare grammar well, fill in the blanks, para jumbles. These are the different kinds of problems. Now, coming to the general awareness part, what you need to prepare well and what are the topics that are tested. So, it is mostly static. Okay, you can say that 80 to 90% it is static in nature. Uh, like it can keep varying. It can be like 60% static also, but majorly we have seen that in CMAT the questions are static in nature. Okay, so you need to prepare this thing well. Okay, so that needs to be covered in depth. And history, if we talk about, it is like ancient history, medieval history, modern history, in depth prepare karna hai. So if you are targeting this examination, I would say that start right now, focus on general awareness, static GK. You have, like I've classified into, let's say, at least 1 week you can give to history. ठीक है, अगर आप दो दो दिन भी हर दिन पढ़ोगे, like cover all these things in detail. So maybe 1 week it will take to cover history, another 1 week maybe you will take to cover geography and economy, some business related things, and Indian political structure, science and tech. So all in all, you will require at least 1 month to cover history thoroughly. Okay, so that needs to be covered. So static, you need 1 month of preparation. ये सारे टॉपिक हैं, इजीली आप 1 मंथ में प्रिपेयर कर सकते हो. जस्ट यू नीड टू बी कंसिस्टेंट, राइट? यू डू नॉट एक्सपेक्ट दैट कि लास्ट में आप 5 दिन बैठोगे और हिस्ट्री कवर हो जाएगी. दैट इज नॉट द केस. इफ यू हैव टू बिल्ड स्ट्रॉन्ग हिस्ट्री एंड स्ट्रॉन्ग जनरल अवेयरनेस, यू हैव नॉट येट प्रिपेयर्ड, सो 1 मंथ प्रिपरेशन इज नीडेड. हर दिन आपको 2 से 3 घंटा बैठना पड़ेगा टॉपिक बना बना के. ओके, सो दैट वी विल cover, right? We will soon be launching our GK compendium also by the end of this month. Most likely we will, that will be out, and that will be free for all the learners, so you can refer to that. And so these are the topics which you need to cover. Okay, so Indian polity, government structure, constitution, related to constitution, which article is taken from which which part and which article refers to what thing. Okay, so those are the different things. And in current affairs, international and national affairs, like for example BRICS summit, right? Where was it held, which city? Business and economy related questions, some business transactions, some merger acquisition happening. This is also important for I and E, innovation and entrepreneurship. Sports related, some trophies, Olympics were held, right? Different people winning the medals. Paralympics में किसको medal मिला, etc. Awards and honors, Nobel Prize and other different awards that are awarded every year. Obituaries, some famous personalities who died and the questions related to them. Appointments, corporate appointments, government appointments, someone became a CEO of a company. Especially if people are related to India, you get questions from that. Let's say some Indian person becomes CEO of a company, or let us say some Indian person is appointed at some let's say a person of Indian origin is selected as some higher authority in a country, so that are important ones. Science and tech, so these are the current, like some ISRO campaign or NASA launched something. So those kind of things are crucial for current affairs. So mostly it is going to be static. You can call it less on current part, but you need to be prepared on all fronts. So current also can be built like daily. If you read current affairs, there are several sources that publish monthly current affairs also, so you can check that out. So 1 month preparation is mandatory to build that GK part, because baki logical reasoning, quant and all people prepare on, they do not focus on general awareness. Now coming to innovation and entrepreneurship, it is different like topic altogether, which is not tested in any other examination. So in this there are certain things: innovation and stages, framework, innovation management, theories of entrepreneurship, role and importance of entrepreneur, challenges in entrepreneurship, legal structure of startups, government initiatives, okay, government schemes, types of companies, okay, what is LLP, what is LLC. There are business terminologies, marketing and growth strategy, different things related to it. You will find some videos of innovation and entrepreneurship on our channel. You can check it out. We will also be coming up with more videos for this year also. And corporate personalities, business, current affairs can also be asked, like some mergers and acquisition. Some company went for an IPO. Like recently, there were a lot of companies that went for an IPO. So related to that, or some current affairs, like some unicorns of India, startups related knowledge based questions are asked in that. Okay. Now, if you are preparing for CMAT, MHCT, and CUET, we are launching a batch, okay, which will contain live and recorded classes. So, recorded classes, especially for I&E, you will have conceptual videos plus some recordings for quant techniques and all, some basics. And mostly it will be live classes, which will start from 18th of November. So, day after tomorrow, we are going to start this batch, the live classes. So, for all topics, you will receive practice sheets, and we'll have a doubt solving group for enrolled students. In this, you will also get 20 MHCT, 10 CMAT, and 10 CUET PG mocks. Okay, so these mocks will be released later. MHCT and CUET we will release later once after the notification is out. And CMAT mocks we have started. One mock is already live. You can take that mock test, and we will launch it periodically. So we will try to finish that CMAT portion. We will try to finish this, at least that CMAT portion, by 15 Jan. It will be complete. Okay, in this you will also get like static and current GK. So you will get around current affairs from June to uh, Jan, the mid Jan thing. So there will be 1500 plus around 1500 plus questions on current affairs, plus same for static GK. Also there will be uh, like around 2000 plus 2000 or 2000 plus questions for static GK also. So it will comprehensively cover all the sections, and by 15th of January we intend to cover the CMAT portion. Okay, so we will have daily live classes. We'll start from 18th of November, and by then we will upload some of the basic conceptual videos. and it will include mock tests as well, like 10 mock tests for CMAT, 20 for MHCT. So this will be a combined course for all these exams. So in case you are preparing for CET maybe will start all the topics, the common topics, and CET specific, there are some topics, we will cover them at the later stage. And in case you wish to enroll now, you can check the link in the description. You can use this code early to get 1,000 off, so it can cost you just 5,000 till the end of this month. Okay, and this will be targeting these three examinations, primarily CMAT, CET, and CUET. Okay, so if you are preparing for these examinations, you can check our course. And we have launched the mock test also for CMAT. So first free mock is live. Okay, you can test that and see that where do you stand in this test, and we'll be launching the other mocks also very soon. So by end of December, all mocks shall be live, and we'll try to include the latest current affairs also. So accordingly, we will keep releasing the mock tests. And in case you wish to take our mock bundle, we have a mock bundle also, because a lot of students ask us, we want to appear on different examinations. So it is our mock bundle, which includes mocks for all exams, and MAT, SNAP, CAT. These are already live. ZAT mocks, one is live, okay, and others are coming soon. MyCat also, one mock is live. Other mocks are coming soon. CMAT also we have launched. Okay, these will be launched later on, but these mocks are, we have started launching the mocks for these different examinations. So if you wish to purchase our mock bundle, which covers different examinations, you can check that out. Okay, so this was CMAT notification. If you are preparing for this examination, the most important thing that I would say is that prepare for the GK part, because innovation and entrepreneurship is more about common sense, can be covered in 1 or 2 weeks, but GK will require at least 1 month. बाकी और topics भी हैं, तो cover all topics, especially in quant. Some small topics, if you have not covered, take time, you can cover those. Don't worry about the level is not that difficult. So GK is that static especially will require a lot of effort, because that is the differentiating factor for this examination. So we will come up with more videos on top colleges, and about like how to prepare, and some preparatory videos of different sections on our channel. So please do subscribe to the channel, so the notification is out in case you are targeting this examination. So start studying for it parallelly, because many things are already covered. If you're like, I don't think anyone would be there who would be just preparing for CMAT, बाकी exams की भी तैयारी कर रहे होंगे. So you must have already covered some of the things, but the most important thing that you need to cover is this GK and IND. IND is not a big deal. Even if you start on 15th of January, in 10 days you can cover it very well. But if you are covering the static GK part, be consistent. Okay, it requires efforts, and that will reflect, that will be the differentiating factor. Like some people who score, let us say, out of 80, if if you score in the range 30 to 40, that is an average score. Average means good score, you can call it 30 to 40 out of 50. But if you target 60 plus in GK, okay, if you get 60 plus GK, you have very strong chance of getting a very high rank. And it is there are only few selected colleges which are top tier colleges, so the competition is quite intense in this examination. So that would be my advice, that start preparing for the GK part as soon as possible, because other things will carry on, like all things can be covered, and if you've already prepared for examinations, that would be sufficient for it. Okay, so the notification is out, and we have announced the course also. So the live classes will begin on Monday, and the mock test is also live on our site. So we'll come up with more videos on CMAT. So please don't forget to subscribe to our channel.